Hello everyone, my name is Amol More and welcome to our channel Solution to Blackbook. Now many of our students keep on asking us that sir how to graph functions. So here I have brought you a very nice graphing series. In this series we are going to graph quadratic functions. Okay, so how do quadratic functions look like? So it looks like fx equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Now there is one simple thing which you all know. If a is greater than 0, then the graph looks like this. And if a is less than 0, then the graph looks like this. These are the two very important things you should know. Okay. Then you should also know that if the graph has real roots, and if both the roots are distinct, then the graph is like this, and over here it will be like this. If the quadratic equation does not have real roots, then the graph will be like this line I am drawing is generally x-axis, as everyone knows. Let us see it once again. If the quadratic expression has two distinct roots, then x-axis will cut like this. If the graph has no real roots, then the x-axis will be like this you should know. Okay, now let us move ahead. Suppose your fx is simple x square minus 5x plus 6. So naturally the leading coefficient, it means the coefficient of x square, is 1, which is positive. It means we already know the graph. How will the graph be? Something like this. Very simple. And just factorize this x square minus 5x plus 6. It will be x minus 3 and x minus 2. That you can do orally. It means at x equal to 3 and at x equal to 2, y becomes 0. It means 2 comma 0 and 3 comma 0. So 2 and 3 are basically the roots of the equation if you have x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Or else they are also called as the zeros of the polynomial. 3 and 2 are called as the zeros of the polynomial. So you will say, sir, we know this. There is nothing new in this. Yes, exactly. But if they ask you something like this, fx is equal to mod of x square minus 5x plus 6. Now let me tell you, fx is nothing but y. So y is basically mod of x square minus 5x plus 6. Now let me tell you one more thing, that mod always gives a positive value or a zero value. It never gives a negative value. It does tell you that y is always greater than 0 or equal to 0. So y can be 0 or greater than 0, but it can never be negative. Okay, then how to plot this graph? So simply forget the mod. Your step 1 is forget the mod and draw our basic graph. Basic graph means forget the mod, x square minus 5x plus 6. We have already seen this. Very sorry. X square minus 5x plus 6 looks like this at 2 comma 0 and at 3 comma 0. Very good. Okay, there's one more thing which you know, that this peak point can be simply calculated by completing the graph. So let us calculate that peak point, x square minus 5x plus 6. So we will complete the square like this. Half into 5 is 5 by 2. 5 by 2 square is 25 by 4 plus 6 minus 25 by 4. So this will be x minus 5 by 2 the whole square plus 24 minus 25, which is minus 1 by 4. So this square value can be up to infinity, but its minimum value will be 0. So the minimum value of y will be, because this is nothing but y, minimum value of y will be 0 minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4. Okay, so this minimum value of y will be minus 1 by 4. At what? When the value of x is 5 by 2. Just put on x as 5 by 2. 5 by 2 minus 5 by 2 is 0. And it will just be 0 and 0 minus 1 by 4. So 5 by 2 comma minus 1 by 4. So at 5 by 2 comma minus 1 by 4, the value of y is minus 1 by 4 at x equal to 5 by 2. Okay, I fumbled a little bit, but the basic idea I think you got it. These are the two roots and this is the peak point, to which we also call as the vertex, or this is the minimum value of y. But can you observe one thing? After 2 the value of y is negative, everywhere it is negative. Oh, and at 3 it is 0, after 3 it is positive, and before 2 also it is positive. Very good. Okay, then what to do further? So simply mod does a thing to the graph. What does mod do? Whatever are the negative values of y, mod will turn them positive. It means this minus 1 by 4 value which is over here, it will go up and it will become plus 1 by 4. That means this particular point will be, x value won't change but y value will become positive. Similarly, every y value will go up and become positive. It means this curve will be reflected about x-axis so as to become positive. Every y value will become positive, and these rest values were anyways positive. Rest y values, see, they are above x-axis, hence they are anyways positive. So this particular part will be rubbed, and this is your new graph, and this is the graph of y is equal to mod of x square minus 5x plus 6. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so let us draw one more graph so as to make you comfortable with it. So y is equal to mod of x square minus, let us say we take 7x plus 6. Okay, so again we will apply the same logic. First we will draw the graph of x square minus 7x plus 6. Okay, so the factors of this are x minus 6 and x minus 1. So x equal to 6 and x equal to 1. Okay, so the graph will be looking something like this. Very good. So this will be 1 comma 0 and this will be 6 comma 0. This point we need to calculate. Okay, so the peak point needs to be calculated. So we will calculate that. It's very easy. How will we calculate that? X square minus 7x plus 7 by 2, which is 49 by 4, plus 6 minus 49 by 4. So this particular thing will be x minus 7 by 2 the whole square, plus 24 minus 49 will be minus 25 by 4. So simply the value of x here will be 7 by 2 and y will be minus 25 by 4. So this will be 7 by 2 comma minus 25 by 4, and as we have already seen, this will be just reflected like this, and the top point x won't change but the y will be now positive, and the only task is to rub the negative value of y, and we get the new graph which is mod of x square minus 7x plus 6. Okay, let us take one more example so that you become comfortable. Okay, so now let us take a little bit tricky. Let me say we have x square minus x minus 6. Okay, so the first thing is forget the mod, x square minus x minus 6, factorize this stuff, x minus 3 and x plus 2. Yes, right, we are getting it. So x equal to 3 and x equal to minus 2. This is slightly tricky because x equal to minus 2 here and x equal to 3 here, and our graph will look something like this. Very well. Okay, so this will be minus 2 comma 0 and this will be 3 comma 0. I hope you are getting it and enjoying the graph making also. Now we need the peak point in order to understand. Okay, so x square minus x minus 6. So x square minus x, half into minus 1 is plus half, the whole square is 1 by 4. Okay, so it will be 1 by 4 minus 6 minus 1 by 4. So it will be x minus half the whole square and minus 25 by 4. So x value will be half and y value will be minus 25 by 4. Very well. So this is our vertex, half comma minus 25 by 4. Simply you have to reflect this, and this is your vertex which is half comma 25 by 4, and this is how you replace this negative part of the graph and you get this new graph which is y is equal to mod of x square minus x minus 6. I hope you enjoyed this video and you have understood crystal clear how to make y is equal to mod of quadratic expression graph. In this series we are going to get many more graphs of graphing of quadratic expressions, and we'll be understanding them. For today this is the first part of the graphing, and I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please hit the like button, comment on this video, do spread the knowledge, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel.